Hello kings and queens, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Art of Life and Love. My name's Joanna, and this channel is an extension of my wellness and creative blog, also called The Art of Life and Love. I'll pop the link to it down below so you can go check out my many blog posts and posted poems on there. I also have links to my social media, so my Facebook page and my Instagram page are also down there. So as we're nearing the end of 2020, the wild ride that has been 2020, the year that should have been our year and instead was spent locked up indoors, hiding from any sort of social interaction, was spent watching as the world literally burned before our eyes, and having to listen to Donald Trump spout his nonsense every single day for the past 365 days or more. I have been through a lot this year. On top of everything corona related, if you guys have been watching my previous videos, you'll know I've struggled with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, OCD tendencies. You'll know that I've been through quite a lot in my personal life. I've moved around, I think, to like 4 or 5 different homes before eventually settling back here. If you want to find out more, I'll put a link up here to one of the videos that you can watch. You can find out what I've been up to. I'll also put a link to one of my blog posts down below in which I discuss in a lot more detail the kinds of things that I've been going through and how I've dealt with it. So if you're interested, go ahead and check those out. But if you haven't learned anything this year, have no fear, because I'm here. And I didn't even mean to make that rhyme. Jojo's got you. I'm going to spend the next 6 weeks telling you all about the lessons that I have learned in 2020. Each video of the next 6 weeks will contain 5 of my top tips and lessons from 2020. I release new videos every Tuesday around 2-3 p.m. So if you want to check those out, go ahead and press that subscribe button as well as the bell icon to receive notifications when I release my videos. If any of these resonate with you, or if you have anything to add to what I've been saying today, then go ahead and drop me a comment and a thumbs up. Helps my channel grow, so I'd really appreciate all of the support. And thank you to everyone who has been doing that so far. To all of you who watch my videos every week and let me know that you like what I've been saying, that you like my videos. For those of you who are commenting, liking, for those of you who have subscribed, mwah. Thank you, I appreciate you so much. This is such a fun hobby of mine and I can't wait to grow even more and reach even more people. But without further ado, let's jump into my first 5 lessons that I've learned in 2020. One of the most important lessons that I've had to learn this year has been to, number 1, trust your instincts. Trust that gut feeling, the one that kind of just sits there and troubles you late at night. Listen to the voice in your head that is telling you what you need to hear. Trust yourself. Never second guess yourself. Don't try and think about the opinions of other people. Don't let other people try to warp your perceptions or manipulate your reality. Trust your instincts. If I had trusted my instincts initially, then I never would have ended up living with a sociopath. If I had trusted my instincts, then I would have been better prepared for what was coming my way. The fact that we have these gut feelings and we have these instincts and we know things, and that is called intuition. Like, female intuition is off the charts. Ladies, if you feel something, then please listen to that. Please trust your instincts, because they will not lead you astray. Your gut knows better than your mind, better than your heart. Your gut knows. So when you have that gut feeling and you start to tell yourself, oh no, I'm being pedantic, or there's no evidence to back up what I'm feeling, listen to it. This will save you a whole lot of trouble in every area of your life, whether that's new people that you meet and you get a certain feeling about them, whether that's you're going for a job and you get a certain feeling about the company, whether that's in your relationships, if you get a feeling that you're being manipulated, that you're being abused, that something's not quite right with your partner, listen to that. Do not try to talk yourself out of these things. So that's my first lesson for 2020. Trust your instincts. Listen to that inner voice. Go with your gut. It knows. Lesson number 2, Educate yourself on the red flags of abusive and manipulative relationships. This is something that really should be taught in schools. It should be taught to young boys and young girls how to treat each other, how not to treat each other, how to spot the signs of abuse, how to spot the signs of toxic relationships and toxic behaviours. Because the truth is, none of us really know. We're kind of shoved out into the world. We have all these feels and we think that other people are going to complete us. Other people are going to teach us how to control these feels. Other people are going to teach us what is right and wrong in relationships. That should be taught from early. So what I'm saying to you guys is that you need to educate yourself on red flags. All you have to do is YouTube. I spent the whole month of April YouTubing narcissism. And I've learned a whole lot just from YouTube. My favorite YouTuber, in fact, is Dr. Ramani, and I will put her link down below, because if you need any information on narcissism, narcissistic behavior, or the effects of narcissistic abuse, she is just creme de la creme of narcissism. She's amazing. And I learned a whole lot from her because of my decision to educate myself on the behaviors of narcissistic people, on the toxic traits, the red flags, all of the above. I was able to understand more about my situation and I was able to get myself out of it. So many people are stuck in toxic, abusive relationships, and it's because they don't recognize the flags initially, or they recognize them and overlook them, thinking that they can change the person they are with. If you enter a toxic relationship, seeing all the red flags, seeing all the signs, and believing that you can change the outcome of this tragic story that we all have heard and know, then you're deluded. You need to educate yourself on how you should be treated, educate yourself on the signs of abuse, educate yourself on what you should be looking for when you go on that first date. You know, things like, do they treat the waiter with respect? Do they listen to you? Are they talking about themselves non-stop? Are they constantly going on about their ex? You know, these are all red flags. That's been a huge lesson for me this year, is understanding the signs of abuse and understanding the red flags to watch out for and toxic behaviours. So lesson number 3. This lesson is one that will be hard to swallow, especially for those of you who are in relationships that are full of love but lack so much more. And that is that love is not enough. Some people believe that love is the cure for everything. Love is the answer. Love is the way. And yes, love is a huge part of any relationship, obviously, even the relationships that we have with ourselves. But I'm here to tell you that 2020 has taught me love is not enough. You cannot have love devoid of trust, respect, integrity, communication, boundaries. I could go on. I'ma stop now. But you cannot have a relationship without any of these things. Love will not conquer alcoholism. Love will not conquer abuse. Love will not conquer disrespect on a daily. Love will not conquer lack of self-worth. Love will not conquer all. And as soon as you understand that, it makes it a lot easier to walk away from what is no longer serving you. People may love you, but chat shit behind your back. And I need to stop swearing because my cousins keep watching this and they're like 12. Hi Ava, sorry. I love how the sun has spotlighted me for this one. Just like, thanks. Love is not enough. It is not. You need so much more to make a relationship healthy. You need so much more to make a relationship work. Love will not last through the ages. Love, especially at the beginning, is, it's hot, it's messy, it's intense, it's overwhelming. And then over time, it fades, it becomes calmer, it becomes something that is in the background. It's a pillar of your relationship, but it is not the be-all and end-all. So my third lesson today, choose yourself over any relationship that is not serving you, over any person who is not serving you, even though they claim they love you, over any family member who says they love you and is so toxic that it makes you want to scream. Even with yourself, loving yourself is not enough. Just saying I love me, that doesn't mean anything if I'm then, pumping my body full of toxins, if I'm refusing to exercise, if I'm eating garbage, if I'm trashing myself with negative self-speak, if I'm limiting myself with self-limiting beliefs. How can I say that I love myself and then do all of those things? How can I be toxic towards myself and then claim that I love myself? So it works in any regard, any form of relationship, anything at all. You need more than love. Love is the basis. Love is the foundation. But in order to build and grow, you need so much more. So please remember that when you are thinking about walking away from something that no longer serves you. If the only reason to stay is because you love them, it's not enough. On to lesson number 4. No one knows anything, not even me. Even though I seem so knowledgeable and so intelligent, I don't know anything. No one does. How can we? How can we claim to know anything with 100% truth, 100% integrity, 100% pure fact? Just look at history. Just look at the things that history knew back in the day. They knew that the world was flat. They knew that there was only one galaxy and that was ours. They knew this, they knew that, they knew this and the other, and every single time without fail they have been disproved. Apparently now the world is round. There are trillions of galaxies. We know more now than we ever have before. But one thing that 2020 has taught me is that we know nothing. And once you realize that, it makes you so open-minded. Once you realize that your core beliefs are simply societal programming, then it makes you so much more acceptable of other people's cultures and societal beliefs. Once you understand that what you've been taught in school is propaganda from whatever country that you live in, and when you understand that what I'm taught in school is different from what you're taught in school if you're in Japan or if you're in America, even between the different states of America, they're taught completely different things. We're taught rubbish. We are taught nothing. We are taught simply what they know at the time. And it may come to pass that tomorrow, everything we've been taught is proved as being wrong. And I think one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this lesson is because it just makes people more compassionate. It makes people more understanding. It will make you able to listen to others without having to force your opinions down their throats. I can listen to people about their religion now without trying to shut them down or tell them that it's nonsense. Just because I don't believe in it and just because I don't think that it's true, it doesn't actually mean that it isn't. You can't disprove anything, especially anything spiritual. And the journey that I've been on, my spiritual journey that I've been on this year has shown me that. It's shown me that I don't know anything. We also don't know people. We know of people, we have friends, we have acquaintances, we have family members, but we don't know them. No one will ever truly know you. And once you understand that, it makes you, again, a lot more accepting of other people, but also a lot more wary of other people, because you never know. People have community leaders who are pedophiles. People have pastors who are rapists. You can know your best friend and that best friend could actually be a sociopath. You don't know people. You're not in their head. You're not listening to every thought that they have. You're not with them every second of the day. You don't truly know anybody. And no one truly knows anything. The fifth and final lesson that I want to talk to you guys about today is the fact that you need to take care of yourself in every aspect of your life. You can't simply focus on one part of your health and neglect the other, Because one thing I've learned is that everything is connected. Your spiritual health is connected to your physical health. Your physical health is connected to your energy levels. Your energy levels are connected to your emotional health. And round it goes. You cannot have one thing without the other. You cannot have peak physical condition but neglect your mental health. Because your poor mental health and poor emotional health manifests itself physically. Just this year, I was going through intense periods of stress, like intense periods of anxiety, high stress. I literally had meltdowns every other day. I was hit out of nowhere by appendicitis. Now, what I've learned from that is that the stress that I was internalizing, because I wasn't dealing with it, I was ignoring it, I was pushing it down, I was refusing to talk about it, I was simply locking myself away and trying to just distract myself. It manifested itself physically. I am not someone who, until recent years, was ever hospitalized. I've never broken a bone, touch wood. I never will. I'd hardly been hospitalized, hadn't been hospitalized since I was a little girl. And then I started a really stressful job, and suddenly I was hospitalized twice in the space of 9 months. Twice. I went from never being hospitalized to being hospitalized twice within the space of 9 months. Previously to that, I had another unbelievably stressful job, and I got tonsillitis. I'd never had tonsillitis before in my life. I got tonsillitis and I lost 2 stone in 2 weeks. And yes, I have put it all back on. Shut up. I love myself. It all manifests itself. It's all interlinked. Everything about your being is interlinked. This is why you have to look after yourself in every way. You have to look after your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health and spiritual health. That's why I've got this YouTube channel, to help you guys out with that, to give you advice on how you should be, applying these things to your day-to-day, how you can help yourself work on every aspect of yourself. Definitely in the new year, I want to do a lot more videos that focus on spiritual and physical health, as well as the emotional health that I've been touching on, because it's all interlinked and it's all super important. This is how you'll reach peace. This is how you'll succeed in life, how you'll reach prosperity. If you tick the boxes on every single aspect of your health, then you will thrive. And I want that for you. So there you have it. That's my part 1 done. Those are the first 5 lessons that I learned this year in 2020. I will be continuing on this series for the next 6 weeks, so keep an eye out for my videos every Tuesday. If you like what you saw today, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know what you liked about the video. Everything that you do to support this channel really does help, and I really do appreciate it, so thank you so much. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Go ahead and press that bell icon to get notifications of when I release my videos every Tuesday. If you want to, go ahead and follow my social media accounts, which I've put links to down below. I do promote my videos on my Instagram and Facebook, so if you want to follow me there, then please feel free to do so. Thanks so much for watching this week, guys. I hope you're having an amazing mental health week. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.